Yeah, it was great. You know, being first time boomer and being able to go there to the World Cup and compete. Obviously, I didn't play as much as I wanted to, but we had a lot of vets on the team that I was able to learn off every day. You know, pick their brain. Guys like Paddy Mills, Joe Ingles, being around young guys like Josh Giddey, Josh Green that have been in the NBA a couple of years and just learning off them. And you know, obviously, it didn't go the way we wanted it to for you know the way we finished, but you know we got Olympics after this season, so we're hungry for that. But you know, got this season first, so looking forward to that.
Australia has a lot of young talent already, and it seems like there's more guys coming into the NBA next couple of years. So do you have any takes on like why there's this I guess influx of Australian talent?
Yeah, I mean it's been pretty cool to see. I think you know there's a lot of young guys coming through. We got a lot of players in the NBA right now, and you know I think we have a academy and a center of excellence at Australia. It's called the COE, and it's like a basically like I was there for 2 years. You go, it's like a group of 20 players. You play every day. You compete. You learn how to play the right way, and you know, I think that's a big reason on why you know kids are developing so quick in Australia and learning the game. And you know, I think you're going to see a lot more people come from there in the next few years. Dash Daniels takes, yeah, I know he's been playing well, but you know, he's still very young. You know, just came off Asia Cup. You know, got the win there, so I'm excited to see where he ends up. But you know, it's good to you know have him you know pick my brain, want to ask me questions and stuff like that, and learn from me. But I'm excited for him.
And the pre-draft process is always crazy for everybody. But how much did it help you being able to focus on basketball this summer rather than flying all over the place like you were last year?
Yeah, exactly. You know, I had a big basketball off season. You know, I had summer league, had the World Cup. You know, been in here the last month, just you know working out every day. So I'm ready. I'm ready for the season. And you know, I think I'm coming in good shape, healthy. You know, putting some size on. You know, working on things that I wanted to work on this off season. And you know, like Coach said at dinner last night, it's been too long of an off season. You know, we weren't happy with how we finished last year, and we're ready to come in this year and make a statement because you know we have a great team and we're going to put it together this year.
Do you have an ideal weight you shoot for to start the season?
I'd like to be at 205. I'm at like 203 now, so 205 to start the season, and you know, in years to come, like 210, 215. I think would be an ideal weight for me. Still being able to be agile, you know, quick, and you know, have that strength as well.
You spend a lot of time as a point guard growing up, and that's a position that you excel at. This team has a lot of players that can play make and can play on the ball. So
Mm.
going into this off season, what did you focus on in terms of, hey, perhaps I might not have the ball in my hands to play make, so but I still need to be able to contribute. So what are your focuses with regards to that?
Yeah, exactly. You know, we got a lot of guys that can play with the ball, and I think you know, with our team, it's very positionless. You know, we want to play fast. We want to get the ball out quick and push the pace, and I feel like that's something I can do with the ball. And obviously, I'm going to have the ball. I'm not going to have the ball a lot this year because you know some of the guys, the offensive firepower we have this year. So I've been learning to play in James Borrego's offensive system. You know, set screens. You know, slip out of screens, uphill dribble handoffs, fakes, and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different things that I can do to impact the game, and I'm looking forward to you know getting in training camp and you know playing with some new guys, playing in some new positions. But I think the main thing for us this year is playing fast, getting out, playing quick. That's what we want to do.
If you had to assign a theme to James Borrego's offensive system or like the goals of what it's trying to accomplish, how would you describe it?
Just a lot of movement. Movement. You know, getting the ball, making quick decisions, getting rid of it. You know, slipping into screens. You know, I think it's just about you know playing fast, and when you don't have the ball, you know, setting screens, setting flare screens, cutting. So we're going to have a lot more movement in our offense this year.
Dyson, can you talk about your comfort level both with the new system, but also just the culture shock, new city,
Mm.
rookie, younger player, how you've adapted over the last year, become more comfortable in not only where you're at, you know, the city, but also what you're going to be asked to do in the system and within the team?
Yeah, obviously, I mean, the city first. You know, I've been here a year now, so I've kind of adjusted to it. You know, found my good spots, and you know, I love the city. Great people, great food. So I'm very happy here. And you know, obviously, the offensive system. You know, it's going to take a little bit for everyone to learn. But I feel like you know we've been doing that the last month that we've been in the gym. You know, we've been running 5-on-5. So just learning to play with each other, play in the system, play fast. And you know, training camp is going to be huge because we've got the whole group together. So it's going to be big for us to learn how to play with each other, and these preseason games are going to be important for us as well.
What stood out from those 5-on-5 runs over the last month?
I just think the competitiveness. We got a lot of like the G League guys and two-way guys in there right now, and they're going to be a good team. That G League team, they got some really good players that compete, and they can play ball. They're giving us a good run, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Coming into training camp with those guys, everyone's competing for spots, so. I think there's still a few, like a roster spot, maybe a two-way spot or something open. So it's going to be fun to come into training camp and just be a part of like a good competitive group.
We know you put a ton of work in with Fred, over the past year. How much have you seen improvement with that jump shot and how important is that going to be for you?
Yeah, I think it's huge. For me, some league I didn't shoot the ball well at all, and I come in. I've been working with Fred for the last month and a bit now, so I've changed my shot again. I've like completely changed like my technique and stuff like that. And I'm very happy with where I'm at now. So I'm looking forward to it. It's just about putting it in a game now, getting the reps up. Being confident in my shot, shooting when I'm open, and that's something that I've really been working on this off season, and I'm very happy with where it's at.
What were some of the changes you wanted?
Yeah, so I mean, I've changed like my hand placement on the ball, so I've brought my guard hand back a little bit. I've got a quicker dip now. I've got like a more like out front reach rather than up, and just catching the ball relaxed. Last year I caught the ball with like wide hands, and I was gripping it too much. So now my fingers are relaxing the ball. I'm able to get my follow through more, get a little bit more like arc on the shot, and softer touch around the rim. So I've been focusing on making sure, like last year the ball was hitting the rim too hard. This year it's hitting it soft, so it has a chance to go in if it does hit the rim.
With those changes, how much of it is a belief in the process? Sometimes you might not see results immediately, but how do you balance that between like, hey, I'm not getting the results I want right now, but I know I'm working towards it, they will come.
Yeah, exactly. I trust Fred. I got my full trust in Fred. I know what he's doing. He's corrected a lot of people's shots. He's helped percentages go up, and I know that I'm gonna do whatever Fred says, and I'm gonna trust him. And yeah, we made some tweaks to my shot this year, changed it up. So I'm looking forward to putting it in play. But it was tough at the start because like you said, when you change something, that's not always going to work at the start. But you got to stick with it. The first week I was missing a lot of shots. Then come in, the second or third week I'm starting to make more and more, be more consistent, learn my jumper, get it off quicker. So I've definitely learnt a lot in this short month of changing my shot. But I trust Fred, and I'm really looking forward to going out there and showing what I can do with the ball, shooting the ball, playmaking without the ball. Just every facet of the game.
You feel pressure for those things to translate quicker rather than later?
No, I don't think it's pressure. I think it's just more opportunity for me, really. There's going to be a lot of shots available with the guys we have on our team that they're going to get doubled, they're going to get trapped. We're going to be the guys that are getting the shots. So for me, it's just about stepping in, knocking it down, and I can do other things as well out there on the floor to help the team win. So I'm not too worried about whether I have a bad shooting game, whether I have a good shooting game, because I know it can impact the game in other ways.
So looking at this is a lot of offensive usage rate, but there's other guys going to handle the ball more defense. That Willie Green will reward defense. Do you
Yeah.
think that's where you can make more of an impact, guard maybe 1 through 4, bigger body frame,
Yeah.
and work your way in that way instead of worrying about offensive usage, where the shots are going to come?
Exactly. I think defense is what I pride myself on, and that's what got me on the floor last year. And I want to make offensive strides this year, but we have so much offensive firepower. It's about making sure that I play in the system. And for me on the defensive end, I feel like last year I was able to stop people, I was able to guard people, but this year I want to have a defensive impact. I want to be able to get in the lanes, get more steals, block shots, a bit more like Herb. He's always active, getting hands on balls. So that's what I want to do this year. And yeah, I'm looking forward to having a defensive impact this year rather than just being a defensive stopper.
Dyson, how does Zion look to you? Maybe in comparison to the start of last season, does he look any different to you? Maybe mindset, game?
He looks great. He looks great. Very excited for training camp. He's coming in. I know he's determined. I know our team's determined to see him out there. He's been in the gym a lot this year. He looked great. So I'm very excited.
Right, so to follow up on that defensive question, last year you had a string of 2 weeks where you guarded Luka and Kawhi. You handled basically every All-Star for that 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Is there, one, something you learned from there? 2, who did you have most fun learning, your rookie year? Oh, this is going to hurt, but
Yeah.
you enjoyed playing.
Yeah, I mean, the thing of the NBA, every team has a superstar. Every team superstar plays differently, so you got to guard them differently. You know, some people try to draw fouls, some people are just trying to bury their head and get to the paint, where you got to be more physical with them. And I think that's a tough thing about the NBA, is adjusting to every player and what they like to do. And like I said, last year I was able to stop people defensively, but this year I want to have an impact. I want to be able to go out there and make plays defensively. And I think it was last year, Devin Booker, like I held him to like 13 or 14 points. A week later, he come back and drop 58 on me. So it's going to be those type of games, and you're gonna have people score a lot of points on you when they're great offensive players, because that's what they're able to do. And for us, it's just about bouncing back, making sure that you make it tough on them. And yeah, I'm excited for this year and guarding some more good guys.
I thought last year you showed a lot of creativity in your passing, particularly some of the stuff you're willing to attempt. I know as a rookie, it's a little bit difficult to showcase all of your skills while also trying to make the right basketball play within the system. Do you feel like heading into this year, A, you have more confidence with regard to playing as you are as a player, and B, like you have a better understanding of like where that line is playing within the system and then doing things that you know you're capable of?
Yeah, I mean, last year I was frustrated with how I finished the season. I didn't feel like I was out there being myself and playing my own game. And this year I'm coming in hungry. I feel like last year I'd make a mistake and then I'd be passive the rest of the game. And this year I'm coming with the mindset I'd rather make 5 mistakes being aggressive than make 1 mistake and then be passive. So I'm looking forward to this year being more aggressive. Having a bigger role, being a better playmaker. I've been working on counters and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to playing with the ball, without the ball, and just going out there and being myself, what I know how to be. Thank you.